What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of our arranged war against Fulmen Morte, and props to them, like really good. They brought it. Very, very nice challenge. Formalities out of the way. Good job to them. You know, they came with their A game and they brought it to us, and we came with I don't know what kind of game you would call it. No game, like. I have no idea, like negative game. I don't even know what, there's no letter to represent the game that we brought. It was really, really bad. We played horrible. So, you know, it was a deserved loss for us. They did not get a perfect war, so we should have won it because we should have gotten a perfect war. You know, that's just the way it goes with a clan like ours, and just disappointed that way. Everybody was at fault. So, you know, and I don't understand, because we can 3-star their first 3 bases, and then we have problems with all the middle ones. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, show what we do, you know, and then of course give respect to them. They used almost all their attacks and didn't need to really, because I think they had it wrapped, you know, towards the end of the war. But what they did to us, they left number 8 standing, and all the rest were 3-starred. So anyway, let's go ahead and focus on me. We're going to do our Town Hall 9s this attack, and yeah, you know, try to make lemonade out of those lemons. So I'm going to go ahead and show my attacks real fast. I failed considerably on both, so you know what? We'll just learn from this, and it, you know, just basically be I don't know. All right, so let's start with this one, and just a horrible plan for me as far as what I was going to do. I should have crushed this base with my eyes closed, but I did not. I did the basic, most simple noob mistake, and didn't look that the air defenses were in range of each other. If I would have even looked at that and figured that out, I would have deployed all 4 of my hounds up at the top 2 and just crushed the base coming down south, instead of doing a surgical type Laloon, or, you know, the normal Laloon that you do. So everything's going really, really well. You know, here with the funneling, minions, wizard, golem, everything exactly as I planned it out to be. Just needed to funnel that in and get the king and queen in there. I actually got more out of it. I should not have even dropped the queen. That was stupid for me. I got exactly what I wanted. I did not think I was going to get a push out of that queen to get the air defenses. That would have been icing on the cake. But there was no way, because I knew I was pretty sure there was a lava hound in there. And knowing that, I knew the queen would focus on that lava hound. There's no way I would get that air defense. So anyway, right here, if you notice, I've got 2 air defenses going on the top lava hounds and 2 air defenses going on the bottom lava hounds, and that is pretty much GG to me. I should have had 2 lava hounds tanking at each of those air defenses. I would have gotten these loons all the way down there and pretty much crushed those air defenses by the time the second lava hounds were about to go down, and they would have made it across the base. The other loons would have made it across the base. These air defenses wouldn't have been fighting with me. So you know what? That's, you live and you learn. Just a very, very bad mistake. I just it should have been a base that I took care of very much. So that's just very poor planning on my part, and there's nothing that you know, there's nothing to say but that. The base was not a very difficult base. It got crushed the next hit by a ground attack. Didn't even need the scout or anything like that. So it's really, really poor planning. So that's the first fail. So we're going to focus on my fails instead of everybody else's, just because I felt like that last fail video, I might have been picking on other people. I failed quite a bit too. So I was hitting not quite tons above my pay grade, but I was hitting pretty good above my pay grade. So anyway, here's my attack on 15. It is a cleanup attack. I should have brought 1 jump and 2 heals and a rage. Big mistake on my part again. So everything goes perfectly according to plan here, doing a funnel. with the wizards on top. I should have brought minions instead of wizards. I did not want my wizards to live through this kill squad which ends up popping the Lava Hound, which I did not want to do. That's why I do not deploy my queen. So anyway, I should have, at this point, dropped my jump there. That connects all my compartments, all 3 of those compartments that I need, and gets them into this core right here where everything is. Drop my heal very nicely though. I could have raged them up before that and dropped them in, or healed in, either way, but I should have dropped a rage in there. They would have tore through this core even faster. They tear through it pretty quickly, but the problem is I drop another jump here, and this jump is a waste of spell. They get 2 Valkyries in, who go down very, very quickly, and then I drop a heal right there as well, which is healing absolutely nothing. Those wizards have remained untouched. They are going to pop the Lava Hound, which I did not want to do. Send my queen, I think, on top right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so my queen is going to be cleaning up, yeah, just the rest goes poorly. Just again, another very poorly planned attack. That was exactly what our whole entire war was: poorly planned attacks, and just not very, very good. So again, for me, it held up a lot. Not incredibly strong base. I should have crushed that one too, but you know what? I guess the facts are better than I say. It held up like 5 attacks or something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead to some of our highlights of this war. Jake getting 3-star on their number 1 and completely crushes this base. I mean, that's what I just don't understand, how we can completely crush their number 1 with our number 2 and then fail on other ones. It's mind-boggling to me. So that minion's going to get taken out, so we'll put another one on there and we'll fast forward. We're doing, I think, a queen walk from the bottom. Yeah, there we go. So a queen walk with a GoVaHo. Quad Quake is already in, and I think he's going to get quite a bit out of this queen. Do we have wall breakers? No, he's not. He's just going to do a queen walk, so there's no queen charge here. I think he's not breaking in, it's already broken in. He's funneling, he's doing a great job funneling up top, which is going to allow him to drop these golems, and they're going to walk almost right in after that mortar and cannon goes down. So the queen's making her way around, also, you know, helping. She's part of the funneling job. And some more minions to go. So look how much of that funneling is already done in all those trash buildings on the outside. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit until we actually get into the meat of this. I don't think, yeah, we haven't even used one spell besides the Quad Quake yet. So she has not had to use, or he has not had to use a rage on her, and no heals, saves them for the hogs. So there goes, both of those defenses are down. The funnel is completely made after this wizard. So those witches are sent down, and everybody's making their way in the core. There is no poison for that P.E.K.K.A., but these Larrys will go ahead and distract that as the P.E.K.K.A. is hitting the golem, and will potentially hit the Larrys. Rages up the kill squad. I guess, you know, bring the rage for the queen, and that's awesome if you don't need to use it. He already was able to get through most of that base without using a rage for his queen, so go ahead and take advantage of it. It's a great use of it. And we'll take out that air defense and start deploying these hounds in here. The enemy queen is down, so the hounds can go in and piggyback off of these kill squad going in there and tanking for them. So this queen is still doing work. She's going to be able to take out that Tesla farm below very, very easily. Hogs are just being trickled in. Very, very nice. He still has 9 more left and 2 heals, 1 more after this one. Queen has to use her ability, or I don't know if she had to, but it's a good time to use it anyway. And there goes a couple of the Teslas down. So there's only three defenses, 2 Teslas and 1 Archer Tower. Still has an extra heal in there. So, I mean, like I said, completely annihilates this base. Swag heal and, you know, extra hogs that were not even needed. So just completely wrecks this base. Very, very nicely done. And number 2, just using the Golem Wizard combination here. Very, very cool. You know, if you haven't seen it before, check out some of my other recaps with 3-dot in it. Just an awesome strategy for dead space bases, like you're going to see right here. The defenses are spread out, which allows him to do that kind of thing with these golems, drop jumps, and he's got 4 jumps. He's got, I think, 5 golems and all the rest wizards. So you know, it's just letting them walk through the base with the queen or king, depending on what you want to do. Just clean up the golem, let them come plow through it, and that's it. He brings tons of wall breakers in there as well. I think he's brought 11 wall breakers, and you know, that enemy king goes down, drops a jump there to connect those two things, and we'll drop some more golems down here, and starts the funneling with the wizards, and drops the wall breakers to get in. I don't know if they got. It doesn't look like they broke in. There we go. There's the break in. So that golem is in there now. Queen is getting hit by a little bit, but she'll turn really fast after she breaks that golem and start taking that archer tower down. So everything's still making. He'll drop another jump in here to connect the town hall compartment, and he'll break in from the top with the other golems and wall breakers as well. So, and then I think he connects with it, or he drops his king down here after that funnel is done. Let's see here. So I think that's the end of all the wall breakers. There goes the king. So they're going to all end up one big happy family. Queen has to use her ability, but it's pretty much over at this point. Golemite triggers 2 giant bombs, drops another jump to connect that almost last compartment, and still has one more jump for that final queen compartment. So wizards are still being brought in there. Still has 3 more wizards left over as well. And the golem, I think 2 full golems and a couple golemites are tanking. And that king will take care of that queen with a couple of slaps, especially in rage, and it's all over there. And the queen will very nicely take the jump and do all the cleanup on the defenses and the trash buildings. So those golems and golemites are tanking everything there. So all the defenses are pretty much tied up with those golems. So the queen and the wizards and the minions will be able to just knock everything else down. So yeah, it's pretty much toast at this part. Swags the 2 poisons, no need for that. And we are done with this base. Love it, love the strategy, love the hit. Very, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and go down all the way to 14 because we're not even going to focus on the mid-level attacks. They're just absolutely horrible. So we'll go ahead and replay this. And Laloon, because we haven't showed a Laloon yet. So he's going to use, I think, a shattered entry here. No, I don't remember now. I don't remember if it's shattered or cold-blooded. So he's got 1 golem in so far, and I think it's shattered entry. So he drops his other. I'm sorry, there was a golem there. Okay, so he brings 2 golems in there, 2 of his own, and he has a poison there to slow down and kill that witch and the loons. Drops a jump there for those golems to go ahead and start rerouting back into that wizard tower, into that compartment. And the whole point of this is to get that 1 air defense and take out that enemy queen. So that king will start picking on the wizards. The queen will go ahead and back them up and take him down in just a couple shots. So enemy queen is down, enemy king is down, and it is the enemy archer air defense. The air defense is one of them is down. And I think the queen's walking now, so she's done. She could have almost got that last air defense on the bottom. I'm pretty sure these golemites will do that. But it's time to send the hounds in here. Brings 3 hounds, 2 of his own, 1 in the clan castle. And I think the attempt was to actually get that second air defense down with the kill squad, and it didn't happen. So this base would have been crushed even more if it went according to plan. So that hound splits up to the top there, soaks up a lot of defense, and it needed to send those loons in from the right now at the 4 o'clock position. That really hurt him as well. So a lot of things could have been done a little differently. That last lava hound's making their way across the base, but a couple shots from the air defense, and that will go down. And they're picking up all those lava pups. Those loons that are sent in there should have been sent in about 30 seconds ago from that same side, and that air defense would have been down, and they would have had a lot more. So let's just check out the last thing here. Very nice use of the heal. Don't know if that was intentional to bring that heal for that or the kill squad or whatever, but it worked out perfect. It would push them through the last little bit of defenses there. So we are in cleanup mode, and these pups and loons will go ahead and take care of that. So very nice attack. All right, let's check out some of the lower Town Hall 9 attacks with number 17. And 17 is going to be hit by all the way from our lowest one, number 25. Very nice Fury, hitting way up to 17. I mean, look at Fury's royals. He's got 10 king and 8 queen. So very low royals and still crushing this base. Very high investment on these hogs here with a GoVaHo to get that clan castle lure. We'll drop that poison. Very, very nice drop. Takes out all those things there. Let's speed this up. Okay, there we go. All right, and is going to go ahead and bring, we got a shattered or, yeah, just a cold-blooded. So makes good use of just one golem there. So he wants to bring those Valkyries. Again, just think of it this way. 4 Valkyries equals 1 golem is kind of how it works. So if you're thinking of bringing a golem or Valkyrie, think of what kind of push you need, what you want to accomplish from that kill squad, and Valkyries will be able to push through this base a lot quicker than a golem will. 4 Valkyries will do tons more damage, and they are pretty tanky, and on top of that, they will rush after those royals. So they'll get drawn right to them, where golems just like to get pounded on. So they're making their way through. This king's going to push all the way through to this enemy queen. And look at that level 10 king knocking out the enemy queen, getting tons of value off that kill squad, taking out the royals, cleaning up a lot of that that area. And now it's just time to go ahead and send in these hogs and piggyback off of these kill squad as the golems are tanking. They already tripped 1 giant bomb. Don't know if they just eliminated the other. There's yeah, they tripped the double giant bomb on the bottom, and don't know where that last one is. But at this point, there's another heal, so it doesn't even matter. They've crushed it, and there we go. There was that last giant bomb. So Valkyries are there getting healed full. Hogs are getting healed full. Everybody's getting healed full, and the queen's just coming up from behind and taking care of this base. So again, crushed this base. Very, very nice attack. And I think we got a 6-star war from Fury. Let's go for one more on number 23 and see Supa take this base out with another GoVaHo. I think we just used another cold-blooded entry. Brings Golem from the clan castle, getting a lot of value. Again, bringing 8 Valkyries. So wants that push with 1 jump, and is going to connect a good portion of this base. It also makes it easier to do. There is no funneling on this base. They're doing it with on the top with those wizards. There is nothing that needs to be funneled on the southern part of it. There's no building, so it's a kind of a flaw in designing this. It's really easy to get into that compartment, and very low investment with just a couple wizards and 1 golem, and then drops a jump which connects a good 30-40% of that base. And these Valkyries will be able to make their way into that. And then as soon as they get aggro on that queen, the queen takes 1 shot at them. It's a big mistake for her, because she is going to unleash the fury of these Valkyries. They will go right, look at that, they'll go right into her, and they will not enjoy that hit. They're sisters, they stick together, and they one-swipe her, and a very painful, I'm assuming, death. So the hogs are sent in now that the enemy queen is down, and we do not have any heals left. So I wasn't really paying attention to see if any giant bombs were triggered. Don't see any on the map, but I mean, this kill squad would be able to take the rest of the space anyway. Queen is up, king is up. Both of them have unused abilities, and the Valkyries are swinging, knocking these things. So he completely crushed this base and can swag that poison. So very nice attack, and I think, if I didn't say it already, I think Supa got 6-star war as well. So our lower Town Hall 9s just kicking butt. I mean, really, really nice. You know what? Just because I'm feeling like I want to capitalize on anything positive we did, let's go ahead and show the bottom attack on our number 25 to their number 25. Another GoVaHo. But, very, very nicely done, and enjoy watching our successes. So there is a shattered entry going in here. The wall breaker, good test wall breaker to get hit there. Sends in the last 2 to open that up, and brings a jump with 3 heals. So the kill squad's all going in there. And they will trigger the clan castle at any moment now. Valkyries are sent in there. They'll head a beeline for that archer queen. Oh, I'm sorry, the clan castle was tripped. It was that lava hound that was being attacked by the wizards and the queen. So the pups are there, drop some poison down for the pups, and those Valkyries are making their way right into that core, right into the king, and they will smack him down as well. So equal opportunity Valkyries, and the hogs are being sent in because both royals are down, so why not? Pretty much a surgical type of attack with 3 heals to go. It looks like we probably won't even need them. Double giant bomb is tripped by somebody. I think it was a Valkyrie just going Leroy Jenkins on there. I don't know. But that's going to make a huge difference. Both double sets are tripped. And these hogs, yeah, he can swag 2 poisons. Just again, crushing this base. Where were these attacks in the mid-range level? Look at, again, look at his royals. Look at his Valkyrie level 2. And the royal is very low. Our mid guys need to take a note on this kind of thing with their level 4 Valkyries and level 15 plus heroes. Just duplicate these attacks and do them on on the higher level bases. So anyway, good job to all of those that got the 3-star, 6-star Clan Wars. And for me, just I hit way above my pay grade on one of them, and on the other one, just a complete mistake. But hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and the others' successes. So go ahead and take these attacks. Get used to the compositions, get used to the deployments and the timing, and practice them to get your 6-star Clan Wars, and practice those 3-star attacks.